Okay, we're back. We're gonna, I'm gonna pick up right where, with the same thing that we did yesterday. We set up a nice circle memory here. We put two dummies. We dumped one at that, at the base of that tree. We dumped one in that little clump over there, little cluster of cover. And then we sent her, and we ran into this issue where she wanted to belly out around the pond. So we kind of broke it down after that, and we went straight across the pond, So we're gonna piggyback off that today. What I'd like to do is get it so that we can set up the same circle memory, liner and sender, have it not be an issue, kind of fix that little bit of a hiccup that we had. When we ran it as a double, she bellied out that way to get it, she bellied out this way to come back, and then she did fade to the second one, and we were able to recall her off of it, so it wasn't a big deal. But I'd like her to get this understanding of, you go out, you pick one, you bring it back, you remember the second one, and you go get it when we tell you to. So what I'm going to do today, instead of setting it up the same way, because I feel like if we set it up the exact same way, it's likely that she would have the same issue. And so anticipating that issue, I don't want to do it that way. I want to ensure that we don't form a habit that we're not really looking for. Let's start to change that and have it be changed through her understanding the behavior that we want. And that is run a straight line out, come straight back. So to start out, I'm going to set this retrieve up as a simple memory. We're going to walk out, we're going to pitch it over, we're going to come back to this spot, and we're going to send her. And as long as she does that well, then I think what I'm going to do is make a loop and send her across. Just a single. Instead of doing two, we're just going to do a single, and we're going to see how she does there. And from there, if she does real well, I might set it up and do the same thing over here, and then we might tie the two back together by the end. We'll see how it goes. I'm not exactly sure because I don't know how she's going to respond, and if she does real well, we'll take steps forward. If she struggles, we'll take steps back and try to fix it. The other thing I want to do before we go in is I do want to run a little hunt command with her into some cover. So let's start out, heel. Now today, we're going to try to set this up by heeling her through the beans off lead. Come on, heel. And if we struggle with that, we got a simple fix, we'll throw a lead on her. But if you remember yesterday, some of the issues we ran into was going through these beans was a little bit of a struggle off lead. And if you're struggling to do things like heel work and setting up more complicated situations, you're never going to have success with the more complicated situations if you can't handle the basic foundational stuff that is in need, necessary to set them up. So we can't worry about lack of good heel work getting in the way. Watch. Heel. So I like her little bit of focus there before we turned her away. I think her heel work back is a lot better than out because she knows she's got a job ahead of her. She knows what's coming. She's made lots of memory retrieves similar to this in the past. Heel. There, see her anticipate, heel. She anticipates that turn. So I'm going to turn into her instead of turning away from her. I walk across the road instead of stopping where we normally would stop. Watch. Cali, go back. Cali, go back. She really needs that hand to help her. And that's okay. It's just her understanding what I'm doing and me understanding what sets her loose. Good girl. That was a good dog. Good girl. Very nice. Good. Don't want her leaning in, so we slide back. Good. Good girl. Good girl. Okay, so we get that one out of the way. Heel. And that worked well. She did what we wanted her to. Come on, heel. Come on. Want her to work at different speeds. Sometimes we slow down, sometimes we speed up, sometimes we slow back down. It's a way for me to make sure she engages with me. All right, now this is about the distance we're going to send from. Heel. So we're going to start our circle. You can stay there if you want, Ben. I'm just going to make a loop. Heel. Watch. Sit. Sit, watch, good, heel, 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 right here, come on, heel. Right here. Right here is where we cut off to make our circle. Heel. Right here. Heel. Come on. Here. Come on. Sit. Good. Watch. Cali. No problem. Good girl. That was a good dog. Come on. Come on. Good girl. Good dog. Here. Here. Good. Right here. Good girl. Good. Good. Dead. Dead. Good. Good. Sit. Sit. Now, let's do this. Heel, heel. Same thing. We're going to circle around. A little bit bigger circle this time. Heel. Always important, I think, to put it in the same spot. Get her used to running back to the spot. It's going to help her. Now, it's going to make it easier for her is what it's doing, so it's helping her learn. It's helping her understand the objective of what we're after here. Eventually, you'll want to mix it up. Put it in different places. Here, heel. Right here. Heel. So that's twice in a row. Here. Right here. Right here. Heel. Learn from that. Watch. Heel. Now, we put a decent amount of work in her understanding this line. So what we'll do is line her for that one. We're going to know her off of it, send her back for that last one. Watch. No, leave it. Heel. Sit. Watch. Da, 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 da. No, you don't, ma'am. Heel. Sit. Watch. Hot. Here. This is where we're going to start to communicate a little better. She's got to start to understand I'm not going to allow her to just free break. I want to send her. Her head is drifting. She's looking left. So I'm not going to send her until I get a commitment out of her where I feel like she's got the right line. Watch. See where her head is? Going that way. Heel. Sit. Cali, go back. Good. There's a good dog. Good girl. 2-3 times she faded. And I think if I sent her, she'd have gone that way and she'd have ended up working her way back. She'd have got the reward because she'd have hit the trail and went back to it. Now, you can see a poor return here. That's okay. Good. Follows that real bowed out route back. Did. Good. Heel. 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 Good. Sit. Watch. Cali, go back. And there she goes through the line, which is what we wanted, exactly what we wanted. And then we want her straight back. Good girl. Instead of what she did yesterday by going around and coming back around. Very good. Good girl. So now you take those elements of this circle and you look at the improvements based on what was yesterday versus today. Good. There's a reminder of her. I gotta stand on my own here. Good. Good girl. Very good. Dead. Good girl. Well, the only thing I would say we can improve on that was the return to that one. So, sit. Actually, I'm going to take her with me on this. I want her to walk it straight out, and I want to walk her straight back with it. Heel. 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 Cali. Heel. Come on. Good girl. Come on. Because I want to emphasize straight out, straight back. Not straight out, belly back. So we're just breaking down this second retrieve. Watch. Watch. Cali, go back. And surprise her with it. Don't do it as a memory. Actually send her for it. Very good. Good girl. Right here, right here, right here, right here, and straight back. Good girl. Good. Good girl. Hold. Feel a little nervousness about Ben moving around. Hold. Hold. Good girl. Here. Here. Come on. Here. Good. Hold. Good. Good girl. Hold. Hold. Not in a hurry to take it away. Good. She's pretty unsettled right now. You can read it in her body. She's here. 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 Good girl. Very good. That's a good girl. Dead. Good girl. Good. Go right back with it. Watch. Good. Heel. Heel, heel. Now I want her to go out and back through the beans, just like I sent her here. I don't want the little bit of resistance from these beans to change her back. And I'm not worried, like I don't field trial, so I could care less about the idea of straight outs and backs and cheating and all that. I don't care about that, but it's not logical. I'm into like having it be logical and make sense. It's not logical to run way around this little bit of cover, because what it's going to do is it's going to get in her head where she goes, there's a little bit of friction there, there's a little bit of resistance, I'm going to go around the easy way. No, I don't want that, because I might have to send you on a retrieve over there, and in order to get there you should go through this wall instead of going all the way around it. And so it's establishing this mentality of toughness to go through barriers and come back through barriers. Watch. Good. Cali, go back. There, she waited nicely for me. We're starting to get to know each other a little bit better. Now she's got to pick it and come right back. Good girl, come on. Here, 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 here. Come on, come on, come on, you gotta go through this. There. Good dog. Good. See how she wants to shade away? Get out of the thick stuff. So I go right in the middle of it. Change the angle. You can't get around it. You have to go through this stuff to get to me. Good girl. Good. I want the tail wagging. Good. Dead. Dead. Good. See how she skirts around it. So let's go reset this out and change the angle again. I don't want to end it on that because that's kind of slithering out of it on her part. No, there. She's got to check with me. I put the hand out and I said, there, watch, come with me. Here. There. Good. Good. Watch. Cali, go back. Good. Now, she can't get around coming through the beans back. She's got to come back into the beans to get to me. Good girl, right here. Good dog, come on. Good girl, that's it. There. Very good. Very good. That's a good dog. Hold. Hold. Good. Good. Come on. Come here. Good. Good girl. Hold. Good. I don't like that. Hold. Good. Good girl. Independent. I want you sitting up on your own. Good. Dead. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Right back out into it. Watch. Watch. Heel. Good. Follow back around with me. Here. Heel. Here. Good, right here. And another one that she's going to go out, pick, and have to come back. I do not want her going around, so I'm staying in the beans a little bit. Watch. Nah, 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 nah. Her head's all over the place and she just runs out of instinct. Heel, heel. I need her to focus in the right direction. Cali, go back. Good. Good girl. Now, we trick her a little bit because this one's not in the cover. First time it's not been in the cover, she runs to the cover instinctively. That's where it's always been. Good girl. And right back into the beans. That's a good girl. Come on. Come on. There. Very good. Good. Right here. Right here. Right here. Right here. Good. Right here. There. That's a good dog. Good dog. So we need to get a little bit more grit, a little more push, to not necessarily take the easy path. That's all my concern is that we're making sure she's not just taking the easy route. Again, it's got to be efficient. Straight line is most of the time efficient. And if there's no real logical reason to go around it, then there's no reason that we should. Heel. Okay, Caden, you're gonna grab your camera. We'll move over here. I wanna find a little pot of cover and do a little hunt command with her. Kind of wrap this up. That was a nice, here. That was a nice way to build off of yesterday. You know, coming back to the same spot, making a few changes, mixing it up a little bit. Actually being a little more like reading her strengths and weaknesses and then adjusting accordingly. That's what we're to that point in training, as opposed to simply getting a feel for where we're at. We've gotten a feel for where we're at. Now we're going to start trying to make some progress. We use one of these little areas that are kind of isolated. This time what we'll do, I'm going to use a visual mark, because again I don't know necessarily that her hunt command is where it's at, so I'm going to use a little visual mark to start her out. If I can, I'd like to use a little chunk of snow, just so that it's visual. Puts her into an area. Now there's nothing for her to find. So if you're new to some of the stuff we're doing, go back and find some videos on the hunt commands that we're doing. This isn't how I would start it. And she knows she's further advanced, so we're not teaching her to start out with a hunt command. But I want to give her visual something to go in there and hunt. But when she finds, there's really nothing to find. So I want her to hold the area, hold the area, hold the area to the point where I think she might be giving up a little bit, starting to fade. I'll stop her with a whistle, and I'm going to pitch a tennis ball in, and I want to give her a reward for being crisp to stop. And then we'll follow back up with hunt the area, hunt the area, hunt the area, hold the area, get a reward. Cali, lost, 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 good, lost, lost. Again, a little bit of resistance here with that brush and those weeds. Good. Lost. Lost. Good. Lost. Lost. There, I slipped a ball in behind her and she doesn't know it. Lost. Lost. Good girl. There's a good dog. So she just hunted that area and went, boy, where'd that come from? Good. Good. It's an idea of trusting. When I say it's in there, it's in there. Good. Good, good. Cali, Cali, lost, lost, good, lost, good, lost, good, lost, lost, good. When she leaves the area, I'm not going to say much to her. Lost. Kind of this game of hot and cold. Lost, good, lost. Lost, good, lost. Lost, Good. Lost. Lost. Good girl. Good girl. There's a little touching the scent. Oh, that's a good girl. Very good. Come on. Come on. Come on. Good. 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 All right, let's go. Let's go. Lost. Lost. Good girl. Lost. Good girl. Lost. Lost. Good. Lost. Get out. Get out. Lost. Good girl. Good girl. Reward that quick stop to a whistle. Lost. 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 Good girl. Good girl. Sit. Good dog. Give her a reason to stop quickly, look at me, get a reward, seize a tennis ball, and we're back to a little bit of hunt command. I like the tennis ball in these drills just because they're a lot harder to see. Good, good. All right, let's go. Lost. Let's go. Let's go, Cali. Go ahead. Look at it. She goes right back to the same spot. Here, here, here. Thinking I'm in the right spot. I'm in the right area. Here, here, here. Lost. Lost. Good. Lost. Good girl. Very good. Very good. Right here. Sit. That's a good dog. Good girl. Good girl. Good. Good. Good girl. That's a good way to end it. Good little piggyback off of yesterday. Built off of yesterday's session. Touched on some of the things that she didn't do so well. We worked on a little bit yesterday. We jumped right back into it. We pieced it kind of back together, and it went together well for her. So that's a good extension of what we did yesterday. And then we added the tennis ball. I was going to do the hunt command yesterday, but I felt like yesterday's session went a little bit long, and we didn't necessarily need to start something new. Today's was real positive. I thought it went really well. The few little hiccups that we had, we addressed. I think I'm reading that we may have to look at, I'm going to see how she pushes through cover. She's a little dainty. She's a sweet, soft little dog, and we need to, I don't mind that at all, but there's going to be some times where I need to get a little gritty. I need her to get a little bit willing to sacrifice a little bit and push a little bit and get into some uncomfortable spots physically, and I don't want her being pushed out because of resistance. I want her to be able to charge it at times when needed. So good girl. That's a balance. I don't need a dog that runs like an idiot either. I'd like to have her be thinking things through and make good decisions based on logical sense. Good. That's it. That'll be a good session for today. Heel.